Ready to do battle between the London Monarchs and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Operating from the gun, King. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
The penalty moves them into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Check 50, check 50.
Kamara trying the right side. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Alvin Kamara, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, nice move. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. On first down, Watson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Check 99. Check 99. I 54. I 59.
Watson. And he's going to have the hook up to Scott. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it a 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To the air yet again, Watson. And that's going to be incomplete.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard. Pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too.
Mike, 56, right there, right there. 54! Let's go, let's go! 56, the Mike, boy, 56. Check, 56.
Again, it's Watson. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Hey, watch it, watch it. Check 24 down, he's coming. 24, 24.
They are going for it. Here's Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Watson and the offense going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive.
Check 4. 31. 24 down, he's coming.
Watson just beating the play clock. His throw incomplete.
Open man that time. They end up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Check 52.
popping, no?
Shit.
Throwing again is Watson. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
Niggas are saying he got completed 6 passes, and he's still in pass to 50.
Third down.
More play that said that Bengals nigga last night.
And he won by 1 point. I told you that fucking nigga Ed be killing you in the inside.
That nigga said, mom, see how the niggas score all the point right now.
Almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive.
That nigga is the luckiest nigga I ever played in my life. I'll beat this nigga 20-7.
In their last miss on third down, they
Nigga really fumbled 2 times in the red zone. And the last time he made me fumble, son, he ran that bitch all the way back.
to try
That
to do
nigga ran
that
100
again.
yards
To
fumble
me,
return on him.
you got to punt the ball away.
100 yards,
Run
huh?
that one perfectly, partner.
I'm trying to get my player. I had to get my player
especially
superstar
how
trick.
it's shaped.
So I came out that bit pass.
As if on cue, goes out of bounds
Scored
perfectly.
21 nothing that
Perfect
fast.
indeed, right
So I ran the ball down there every play
Excellent
for the rest of the
coffin corner
game.
punt.
The nigga scored a literally 100-yard touchdown, son, on the last bit of first half.
Here's King.
Dude, the luckiest nigga ever,
This
son.
is
I
intercepted.
said, son, I got the best corners in
Picked
the
off
world,
at the
son.
24. Then he will take this down to the
Dude, the
10-yard
luckiest nigga
line.
ever, son.
Charles, that makes now 5
really
interceptions
threw a
in not
100-yard
even 5
touchdown.
quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation
My
because
fault,
a
I was
lot
trying
of
to sack
fans,
the
the
bitch.
first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks.
Get
This
a
is your
seat.
guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him
I'm
out
driving
like
down the
that.
field.
If I'm the coach, I make a little joke and say, you know something, big guy? We're going to change the football. So it's obvious
fumble
that's the
left
problem.
bit.
It's not you. Keep firing.
No.
They'll try and
Before
run
that,
for
that
it.
wasn't the first
First and
touchdown.
goal.
First touchdown
And
was
they
on
go the wrong way
third
on this
and
one.
17.
Losing yardage
Niggas
back
had
at the
70-yard
12.
touchdown.
That sends him 2 yards in the
Two
wrong
completions.
direction and leads to second down.
170 yards. That was literally all that nigga yards at halftime.
On second down now. It's Scott. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves him much closer to the goal line now for third down.
I think it's a pick 6. So all right, I gotta start playing again.
That man beat
Like,
me.
I moved that ball all the way down.
On third down, it's Scott. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
I could have dived in the end
A
zone,
couple
son.
on the run
This
there,
nigga
and now they're in that
fumbled the
in-between
That
area
was
here on 4th and goal.
I was about to say, man, this man crazy. Matter of fact, give me a full field.
That nigga went. Yeah, one nigga win 20.
And Gonzalez puts this one through.
He was going
And
for 2
they
every
are
time.
on
So
the board, but still
Score was
trailing.
like, what?
It's 7-3. They got the interception, but very
think it's
little
20
movement after, and
he
that
kicked a couple
forces him to
field goals. I think
settle
like
for
26,
3. It
20,
does
I think
feel like
27.
7 when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right?
So,
interception, you got to go
he
put
got
out
the
the
ball. He
fire,
didn't win.
and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Pretty much so. I was moving the ball all day on this nigga. So nigga ran the clock out from like a 5-minute mark.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that?
Only 1 second in my life,
that we do? If you have a candy
Kick
bar,
the field
a
goal.
diet soda with it, it balances it out.
Yeah, 1 second on the clock.
And we
Scored
know that's not
31-30,
really
I think,
true,
scored.
right?
Because he went good at 1
interception,
point.
that sting lingers a little bit longer.
They got 1 second left on the clock when I kicked the field goal, right?
Right.
So I said, fuck it. I'm going to kick the onside kick and let the time run out. Nigga recovered the onside kick, get tackled. They still got 1 second on the clock.
Open man is Higgins.
This man had a kick the field goal, son, and like a 6-yard field goal. He just so happened to miss that at the end of the game, son.
A big play there.
So that's only 1 second of my life,
Now
though.
on the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6.
He didn't do nothing himself, son. That dude really all in, son.
Sanders, and that
That
pushes the
nigga was
lead
fucking
up
me
to
up when I got to the
11.
red zone.
Now after the
see, the
touchdown,
problem was,
ready to kick it away
I
is
was tearing his
Sanders.
corners up, so he couldn't just key in on the run.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Then I started literally running that bit every play.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
He couldn't shut this down. So look, this how he really got the game.
There at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with the first and 10.
20. That bitch ain't working.
Here's Watson.
I knew I was going to beat the nigga.
And it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw is Watson. Throwing again. And he fires one. Picked off around the 37. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Shit out this nigga.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break up the football when it's thrown, and pick it up, just as we saw there.
And he's got this down almost to the 20.
This man never threw those
dropped. 11
they ain't got
yards
the
there
game
for
on competition,
Jacksonville, and a first down
so
as well.
what you change that shit for?
This is an example of breaking down a defense.
I'm tired of all the big shit happening. Nigga, what are you talking about, man?
Forcing the secondary guys to
move ass tip interceptions and fucking tip with fucking fake shit here. Man, could have pulled out the what's called man, leave the pull on the run.
5 yards of a very good pickup on first down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
He's definitely going to need it.
King now, looking to throw on 2nd down. And that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. DJ Chark, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, if you have him, you use him. Because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 18 now. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
He's fighting with the ball.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
That's his son. This man really got
the offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
All of them
very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Man, get all kinds of lucky shit. His running back, he's going to be the first
player to get it done in a ball game. You got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones.
That nigga's going to be the first player to game.
The only nigga that run on me on that fucking game is Mike. For whatever reason, my fucking people turn stupid.
2nd and 8. Watson. It's complete to Fuller. 6 yards is the
6 for 12 and 33 yards.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation.
Does that sound like Russian?
There was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion by
so let's take one chance.
Watching how the defense stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. They'll run on first down. Scott.
Come move your back out the way.
For about 6 as he's taken down just
move your back out the way so we can play.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Yep.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. He's going to look deep down the field. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And that one incomplete. Had some position, but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down. An update from that game going on in the Meadowlands. The Jets out to an early lead over the Dolphins. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout.
You know about to quit, man.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
He's got Adams on the hookup. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down.
I know you're trying not to scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that type of play there gives you some positive momentum going into the half.
Yeah, need to do something to get more than that 3 number that they have on the scoreboard right now.
You better keep crossing the ass up.
You know what that nigga problem came in, though?
Right there, 56.
Now a first down for Watson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Why this nigga just kept
Will
throwing the ball
Fuller.
again?
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the screen.
Let's go to 200-yard touchdown. That shit really amazing.
You me, son. You sure got 2 bitches on me. On the fumble.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now King. From the gun, he'll throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. King operating from the gun. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, King. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. King going for the deep.
He's still kicking. Fucking DJ Chalk there.
Inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Let's win the game.
They go play action here on 1st down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And his guys have got him back at the closing stages of the first half. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
What's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
That's still pretty quick.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Josh Allen, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. 3rd and long. It's Watson. And it's complete. Hooper. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Watson now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. Here's Watson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. It was Quincy Williams with a tight coverage there. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
The question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 36.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for the offense.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. From the 29, Watson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On first down, Scott. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole that closed there quickly at the end. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy, let him pick up the first down.
They'll run on first down. It's Scott. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Now Watson. Flushed out right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. That has to feel like a very unsatisfying drive, right? You move the ball all that way, and then you can't convert on 3rd down.
But it was satisfying up until that point. Almost like a great movie, and then the film cuts out before the big ending.
Gonzalez's kick is good, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. Inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
And he almost flirted with disaster there, but it does get into the end zone before going out, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
Damn sure tore that nigga up. 70-80% completion on that nigga.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question. Here's a 2nd and 2 down from the 33.
Whenever I won't turn up, bitch, if it's open, that's your ass.
Again, it's Kamara. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
He should be a DJ Chalk wide open. No. Go back. Flip the play back.
Check 26, check 26.
2nd and 9 now. Rolling to his right. That was going to let it go. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 39 that time. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Kamara. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 40. That'll be enough for another 1st down at will.
To my eyes, to see me, is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. They come out here in the eye. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They'll run it with Kamara. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
I definitely scored though, like, what the fuck?
Fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. The kick by Sanders is good. And that will bump the lead up to 11. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, let a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted,
and he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Watson now to throw.
Good fucking shit, boy.
A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for
80%
third.
of Americans feel the country inspired. Dang, actually a fucking thing.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Watson on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation there. The defense won the battle.
Number some short shit. A little short shit
On
now.
4th down, Watson. And he's got his man on the out route. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Watson now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Watson on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Back to the air, Watson at 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He's got Fuller. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 40.
Seems like everybody shit going down here.
I'm dropping it, like ain't nobody been in.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything one's not over yet.
George got killed by a policeman. Are you serious? And that is on period. This is what you thought. What you thought?
So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. Now it's Watson. Dancing to his left. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
We got defense. They used to have the whole game.
That ain't good.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. They start to drive on the ground. Kamara. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And they take a knee. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here when they're taking a knee is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathe a sigh of relief. Finally got a win. Needed one desperately.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was...
What, off it?
He probably gonna call me earlier than that. He should have let me go home. Oh. Last day to get some fucking OT. I bet them bitches keep me in that bitch tonight.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Hey, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the big scam, but he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, 100s and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she wanted like me, cause I like she can't count on him. She tried to be nosy and hit on my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him. Hey, hey, we need more, tell him we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep the score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to guard. Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts, whole team count, that's a big number.
Under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. It's baseball on MLB Network.
No, we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs stay by my side. Then we gon' ride till we die. We gon' run, no, we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs stay by my side. Then we gon' ride till we die. This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressing on black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in them. Ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got the lose.
Here we go. No synagogue. Let's go.
Come on.
See if we can hit
Highly
that.
favored, don't wanna blame me. No conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma go out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. I'ma run to the bed until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the jet.
Oh, yeah.
We ain't gon' run, no, we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no, we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die.
How we come out, baby. Oh, that was a hell of a pitch. God damn.
Designer sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat is getting beat down. Couldn't eat and watch I eat now. How you getting paid to freestyle? Different different missions. When I speak, they listen. Couldn't find it, so she fishing. All the crew, it wasn't true. I know it's true, cause you look like the opposition. Run it up. Greatest ever sums it up. I ain't have a lot when I was coming up. Kinda made my stomach turn when I brung it up. Wait. Cook it up. Gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up. Gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank.
Let's go.
And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame.
How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what, like fourth down, Hail Mary, no punch. Like every time I touch down, I gotta stunt. Brady Moore, yeah, my numbers going up. All these trophies, what do I need any more for? Check the stats up, you can check the scoreboard. Check the stats, Jay Critch, I'm the QB. Rain it up and then I win and got a new freeze. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings,
Fuck.
gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant
Lost some league. Fuck, that shit was fast and cheap.
if you ain't a winner, then don't come round. On my way to another city, it's a touchdown. Adelaide, yeah, I gotta get it in a rush now.
Wow.
Try to knock me down, but we got up now. You say that you ballin', keep it real though. Hey, why I never saw you in the field though? Hey, I make it look easy, it's a field goal. I've been grinding for a minute and I'm still going. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon.
Ball two, Fucking black comes horrible on this bitch, dog. Put the damn ball right there, no more folks. Let's go.
You don't make no clap back when you backpack my bad, but I'm past that with an ass back. That's cash when the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap that's fact. When the money low, I'ma bring problem man. When it come back, I'ma give back my bad. When the check hit, the direct hit, I'm glad. When the check missed, the direct hit, I'm sad like a little stack knocking at my window. They say that it's the money, I'm like 10 That's gonna make you up like a limbo. She said she not a, she in the why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bag. You ain't get too bad, my bag. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, run it back. up it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him for him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking.
Who the fuck is that?
For my son, he won't have to
Man, for sponsor, hit him home run. Man, what the fuck out of here? You don't never do that.
I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't eating weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride. For my brothers, no lie. All you can die. Never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side. Yeah, we in it for life. And I'm in it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him for him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many L's, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, you can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the J's. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Yeah, drown out my problems, let me point up and it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him for him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
And now, Michael Conforto. Season batting average comes in down in the 40s. Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one, only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, I'll deal with the hands. Thought they could guard me, I ruin they plans. They do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash.
What the nigga I'm talking to, though?
That's good.
Nigga, your boy, he went danger.
I got all the intangible. He's a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Beat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do what you do on the annual. If you think that decision unanimous, hit dials. I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears is glorious. I remember when they always on the dash. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance. Jump in the stands. No man, man. I'll deal with the hands. Thought they could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. Honey, y'all dash. 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 They slip on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best because I am. There's no need in keeping it low key. I can carve the D like a turkey, or run straight through the D like a train. This shit, we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. You call yourself making a name. I put on the jet, the ghost regret even letting them stay in the game. Team around took a tumble. Next time, be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. Just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble.
You need to get to that ball better, partner.
Nigga want DJ Moore to get 4 touchdowns and 200 yards receiving.
Sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. This gets fouled. Now that's the most on Singer. Go off the ball.
Bring your lunch bells, fellas. I need to see that workman attitude today. We got to get better today. What I want to know is, who's ready to get better? I'm ready to work today. You ready to work? You ready to work? All right, then let's see it. Let's get out there and do it.
Hold it with that one. Careful right here. The man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
What do you think the Panthers gonna do, son? Teddy Software really well.
I have no clue. You got somebody to throw that bitch to?
The pressure is on. This one is for the
Roddy. You got DJ Moore. You got Curtis Samuel. I don't really tight end.
Championship teams have one thing in common.
Teddy
Great
got a
practice.
tight end.
Today was a great practice. And if we do that every day,
You tight end was nice. They tight end was nice, though, dog. If they still got Thomas, I don't know. The hell I swung at that shit, bro.
I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my health.
Got it there anyway.